Hello everyone and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. Did you enjoy my Pokemon video yesterday? If you haven't seen it, please go watch that video now. It is one of the most fun videos it's one of the videos I've been most excited for a long time. I really wanted that uploaded and it's finally up. It's a really long video, so you definitely don't have to watch it in one sitting. It's over an hour and 20 minutes long. Do it in like 2-3 sittings if you have to, but please watch that, especially if you're into Pokemon. I super enjoyed it. For this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, we'll be using theme decks. The thing was, back in episode 6, we started working on a certain theme deck. I can show you the finished version of that right here. We started with some fusion monsters, and I decided to use fusion substitutes. I went with King of the Swamp 3 times to help search for polymerization, and then the Dark and Earth Hexyl fusions as other fusion substitutes. I kind of wanted to use instead use things like Goddess with a Third Eye or Verzagu the Destroyer, but I didn't have any of those, so I'm using these where the Dark Hexyl fusion can actually be used for Black Skull. Did you know that there's some monsters? I don't really have an example here. Maybe I can actually find it. I'm using my mouse here just to be faster. There has to be one like it. A monster can only be used the above fusion material monsters. Can only be summoned with the above fusion material monsters. That's a slightly different wording. I'm not looking for that. That doesn't work either. Cyber End. The Cybers, I think, use it. Oh, Blue Eyes. Cybers. There we go. Yes, this is the exact wording I'm going for. It's a bit of ruling on fusion substitutes. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion material monsters. Now, something like the Dark Hexyl fusion can be substituted for any one fusion material monster, so instead of one of the Cyber Dragons. However, because of this wording, you have to use 3 Cyber Dragons. You cannot use a fusion substitute. However, the Hex-sealed monsters also have an extra effect where they contribute monsters from your field, including themselves, to special summon a corresponding Dark Fusion from your extra deck, or Light Fusion or Earth Fusion, depending on what attribute Hex-sealed you have. Where let's choose Bikuri Box. Oh no, actually we have our Black Skull Dragon. We can use it as an example. If I have the Dark Hexyl fusion on the field alongside Summoned Skull, and I don't have polymerization, I can use the Dark Hexyl fusion's effect to tribute both and still summon Black Skull Dragon. It won't be treated as a fusion summon, so I can't revive from the graveyard later. But I can actually then still summon Black Skull. And the trick is, because it's not treated as a fusion summon, it ignores the restriction placed on Cyber End. Because this card can only be summoned with the above fusion material monster, only applies with a fusion summon. Using it with this effect is a special summon, which isn't a fusion summon. So if you have the Light Hexyl fusion, you can actually use it alongside 2 Cyber Dragons to just summon that and ignore the restriction. Anyway, enough about the rules. We have that deck, and we have one more deck that I built. I built that about an hour ago. I thought, I have one that was based on water, which has Xyz. It's not really focused on Xyz monsters. It just has them as options, so I don't really summon them. There's the Synchro deck, there's the Fusion deck, and I thought, like, I'll build a proper Xyz deck later, but let's go with Pendulum now. And then later I'll just go for specific cards and see if I can build around that. Sometimes they'll have extra deck monsters, sometimes they won't. But I built a Pendulum deck with quite a few varying skills, a few monsters that aren't Pendulums in there either. Hopefully it'll be fun to use those. I've only used it for like half a duel and then I quit because I felt pretty good about the deck. We're going to go into single player, into campaign, and just get some duels in with them. For the Fusion deck, we're going into Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Facing some other Fusion people that actually Fusion summon. Who actually fusion summons in this deck? In this game? Zane does. User deck, let's go. Half fusions. And who better to use fusions than Jaden? I felt that was the most appropriate. I even have an Elemental Hero fusion in there. Looks like I'm going first. Let's go, Zane. see, just remind myself what I have. Classify, Dark Side Knight, Flame Ghost, Bones. So the only fusion material I have at the moment is for Barox. Like, I'd normally maybe wouldn't even summon Flame Ghost or Barox. Barely any occasions where I would, especially Flame Ghost. The Dissolve Rock, I believe, has more defense than either of Flame Ghost's stats, so I probably wouldn't summon it a lot. I didn't want to have it in there. Because I don't expect to summon Barox, I'll just play Frenzied Panda in defense position, just to scout it out, to not leave Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness or Zul'Gin attack position to be attacked by Cyber Dragon. That could definitely come out, or anything like it. Let's see, is there a duel somewhere against Jade? And I would really like to play against Jade. Future Fusion. Oh, Cyber End, okay. Because I'm pretty sure he only has Cyber End here, maybe not even Twin. Cyber Repair. He could do that now, yeah. Light Machine from deck to hand, Light Machine and Grave shuffled into the deck. Let's Cyber Dragon dry to the hand, they can summon that. Monster Reborn for Cyber Dragon. Okay, and then Cyber Dragon dry street, it does a Cyber Dragon on the field, just like Core. Somewhat similar to some of the Harpies that are only treated like that on the field. Harpy Dancer, Harpy Queen, Harpy Channeler. Destroy the battle. Do I want to use my card? Mishazur? No. These cards are good, but I don't want to use Mishazur. Yeah, I want to use it on when our Cyber End Dragon comes out. What I'm going to try and do in this video is have 2 duels per deck, although depending on the time I'll do maybe just 1 duel for one of them. I've weakened them. Now it's time to summon Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness. Let's see, what's your effect? You can especially any monster. If this card is banished, you can target a Cyber Dragon you control can object out of the stone. No. Yeah, this big. Because the other one, I feel if it's in the graveyard, he might have a card that banishes it, and then he could do something fancy with that. Difference on the 200 life points, I think it's okay. Cyber Dragon Core gets a Cyber Spell Trap card. Except he doesn't have any Cyber Spell Trap cards left. Things that really help with the Cyber stuff, but not actually so. Ooh! Limiter Removal is in his deck, and I also saw Rush Recklessly, and even Rare Metamorph, so we have to pay attention to that during attacking. Burden of the Mighty will be really nice. Alright, next turn he'll get Cyber End, that's going to hurt a lot. I'll just summon this one too. He'll attack one of them, I'll take big damage, although I believe Cyber End is level 10, so Burden of the Mighty lowers him to 3000, which is nice. He attacks into one of mine, I take some damage, then missions are to take Cyber End out. If I would have been able to take out a Spell Trap with it, I would have used this card sooner, just taking a Future Fusion, because the Future Fusion's gone Cyber End as well, I believe. When this card leaves the field, destroy the target. Yeah. Alright, Zul'Gin, take out Cyber Dragon. Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness, take out Cyber Dragon. Some nice damage there. They really wanted their Spell or Trap, but they forgot that that doesn't work. Because they... Maybe the AI is like always normal summon that, because then it's immediately a Cyber Dragon. You can use it for some combos, or you can use Cyber Repair Plan, because you can just add that. Maybe he has another in his hand. Or just has one in the deck, I don't know. Here's Cyber End, indeed level 10, so it's not that bad on the damage. We have our Mishazur. A card that Duel Links players will definitely recognize. It is a very good card in that. Normal summon Cyber Phoenix, why in attack position again? It's scared to serve less than a grave, you can draw 1 card. I don't know why they didn't summon him face down. Because even with Rush Recklessly or Limiter Removal doubles current attack, I believe. So then it would be okay with it. Alright, let's just Tribute Summon, that's really all I can do. And now if I get a Fusion Substitute or summon Skull on my next turn, I can actually summon... I wanted to say Meteor Black Dragon, but I don't have that in this deck. I have a deck on Duel Links that has Meteor Black Dragon. I have Meteor Dragon in that deck, 1 copy, and then 2 Fusion Substitutes. I don't actually have any more Fusion Substitutes for the moment. I definitely want to make a really big Fusion deck. I'm working towards it. But it's just taking a long time. Does this have piercing? No. And Mirage Knight, the one card I don't want to draw. Let's just keep attacking with Cranium Fish. You good? At one point I should get something new. Information Capsule. I believe I have that card in the Pendulum Deck. Flame Manipulator. Meh. I'll place it as a defense monster in main phase too, which I have. Yay. Because I keep playing Duel Links. I play Duel Links more than this, I'd say. But generally, I do remember that there's a main phase 2. Or that there's not a main phase 2 when I go back to Duel Links. I do want to, I guess, make a few videos on Duel Links. I don't have a good setup for that yet, because it's a mobile game. So I'll try and figure something out. So maybe Duel Links in the future, maybe not. Lower stats. Attack position. FCZ. If your opponent kills a monster, you can cyber from the deck. Oh, that's the one that he put back. Okay. Go Revival Jam! You attack the Cyber Dragon. Revival Jam attacks the Phoenix. They get an extra card next turn. They get they also get the normal draw and different dimension capsule. I have the lead though, and I'd say field advantage. And his main monster, Cyber End Dragon, if he could even bring it out, is weakened by Burden of the Mighty. So I'd say I'm looking pretty good. Taking out that first one with missions always definitely a nice way to do it. Maybe he played Limber Removal, but now he didn't play monster and attacks. Maybe Burden of the Mighty really messes him up. Familiar Possessed Area, let's go. I can finish it with Revival Gem plus Area. So in case he's a high defense thing, Cranium Fish. With that Revival Gem, finish it off area, direct attack, and Zane is out of here. We win. Awesome, let's see. We get a Future Fusion, Cyber Dragon 2, Cyber Dragon 3. Alright. Now for the Pendulum Deck, like in Arc 5, if you don't buy the DLC, unfortunately you don't actually have any proper duels with it, only the tutorial. So I'm going into, I wanted to say the Synchro era, but we're doing that for the campaign, so I can't actually go further than we're in the campaign. Let's actually do a Synchro duel from earlier on in the campaign, though. Yeah, let's do this duel against Jack. It'll probably be easy. I'm looking for maybe a bit of an easy duel for the Pendulum Deck, and then after that I have a difficult one planned. I think we'll fight Girag from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, or Zale as I still like to call it, even though it's pronounced Zexal in English. Oh, I put Story Deck, didn't I? Oops. I wanted to use my own deck. Time to surrender and show you how you can really easily get money. No, I'm not. I'm just using... Oh, because I'm in the campaign, I'm still using use. It shows up as using use. Yeah, okay. Anywhere else it'll show up as a different character. I'm good. Alright, da-da. Let's see. Really, Dragon Pulse Magician. Nice attack. Skill 1 without any restrictions on your thing, like you can only summon magicians, or if there's no other magician in the other pendulum zones, different scale. I like that. In a generic pendulum deck, I'd probably run Dragon Pulse Magician. Striker, Atrax. What does this do? Well, you controlled it, excavate, top 5 cards, get a Performer Pal, to power positions. Okay, let's go. Beast Striker, I summon thee. Not that this is a Shakespearean deck, though. What would a Shakespearean deck be like? I wonder. Can I play this now? I have 4 Performing Pal monsters in my deck, so there's not a lot. 4 Performing Pal monsters. Don't have the highest chance of getting a card, but might as well try it. This is so slow. We got a Performing Pal. We got Performing Pal, a Bit Bite Turtle. Yes, please. Not a monster that can destroy them now in battle, but they can destroy something. Destroy them with their effect, and that'll put them in the extra deck once destroyed. So I'll definitely keep. what I like to do, because as you could see when I showed the deck list, there's quite a few pendulum cards in this deck, so if I am able to set up some stuff in the extra deck, or in my hand, generally in the extra deck, I think I can probably go for some nice pendulum summons later on. Ooh. He has a big piece golem in the hand. Here comes multiple piece golem. Let's see. At the end of the battle phase, if it attacked was dying to return to the extra deck. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Is he actually gonna attack? No, because he's afraid of my card effect. Otherwise, I would have probably used Storm. No, I would have just let him destroy it. I'd even use Storming Mirror Force. I'll keep that until later. My turn. Draw. Steel Cavalry at Dynon. 2600 defense, and the only ones that make it lower are pendulums. If the opponent doesn't run it, then it's 2600 defense level 4. Nice. 1300 defense. We can actually just take it out with 0 gravity. Yep. Wait, this is a 5, that's a 1. I'd be able to summon 4s, but there's no real use behind that now. I'll summon Traptrix Atrax. Dang it. I made a mistake. I should have placed 0 gravity first, then normal summon it, because now I would place it in defense. That's annoying. Okay, instead what I'll do is Atrax into the defense monster, and then when he attacks, Storming Mirror Force anyway. Or 0 gravity, depending on the situation. Just half the attack? Now we're good. Yep. Generally, when I make my Vortex videos, which is my other current main thing that I upload, I like to keep my Vortex videos around 20 minutes, maybe a few more. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd like, especially because I'm doing multiple duels, I go more towards the 30. You let me know what you think about the length of the videos, but I think for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's better if I go 30. Storming Mirror Force, 0 gravity. If I 0 gravity, then I feel Storming Mirror Force is more useful for later. If this card attacked or was attacked, but if I do 0 gravity, then there's no attack, he can't do that, so I should be good with 0 gravity. Because it's in defense position, the attack cannot take place, therefore it doesn't count as it being an attack, so it can't summon its own materials. Mystic Walk, kind of an interesting card. I think going on the offense is good, so I will summon Dragon Pulse now. Do an attack. Yeah, I'll keep Bit by Turtle. This Bit by Turtle is sort of like the monster effect is sort of like Yomi Ship. Except I believe Yomi Ship is mandatory, this one is optional. Dragon Pulse attack. Get rid of that. Go Bit by Turtle. Also, when I was looking through the monsters to use for this deck, I came across another performance pose like Skeeter Skimmer. It's got an interesting name. Teeter Skeeter Skimmer. Bit by Turtle. Sort of, what's the name for that? The first letter is the same. I know the word algorithm comes up, but that's not it. The algorithm is something completely different. There's a word for it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't. I don't know. No, this would have been a better moment for... No, it's not, because I forgot he's weakened. So you just attack into me. That's fine. Effect activate. Take out Vice Dragon. Yay. That's nice. Half shut. Nice card I have. I summon Steel Cavalry at Dynon. Such a nice card I have. Let's battle. I think I'll be able to finish it off with an attack here, with another attack there. And Atrax, he will just be able to finish it off if he doesn't stop it, which he doesn't. He'd be Jack Atlas. Nice, nice. We got Vice Dragon, Synchro Deflector's nice Synchro Dex, Red Dragon Archfiend. I like that. Alright. Let's go Fusion again. It's another Fusion duel for later. Who has fusions? Zane, but stronger, pretty much. Just so you know. Yeah, let's just go against stronger Zane. User deck. I don't think there's any duel against Jaden later on. Maybe there's one earlier. Maybe one with Aster against Jaden, I'm thinking now. Maybe Aster just beat Jaden. Anyway, half fusions, let's go. Let's see if we can actually get a fusion summon off, because we did. I don't think we did last time. Okay, I have a Frozen Flame Dragon here as one of my level 5 or 6s. Due to the fact that I have this in deck, I made sure that some of my other monsters were water and fire. Added a few fires in, waters like Sea Serpent and Area, and then King of the Swamp helps me by being a water as well. Puts itself in the grave. Let's see, have Fusion Gate, have Summon Skull. Any fusion substitute will do, really. I'll play Area and attack. Let's see what Zane doesn't respond. Chances are I'll just play a Cyber Dragon. I prefer to have this in attack, so things something like Cyber Dragon Dracon. Got over it. Yeah, for defense. This is just a defense card. Do I want to play Summon Skull? No. Not now. Maybe I should have, depending on what he has. In Duel Links, I probably would have played Summon Skull in case of Ladybug, Force Ladybug of Doom. Which would be really annoying to deal with. If it would have been Yomi ship, which is definitely possible as well, Summon Skull would be gone, I'd still have no monsters, but then I'd at least have another level 4 blow monster that I could summon next turn and not have to risk getting a card next turn that I can't even do anything with. Oh, he has a Cyber Dex in this deck as well, interesting. That's why he has level 3s. Attack equal to the equipped card's attack. So he has 2500 attack, damn. Yeah, this is why Summon Skull might be nice. You don't have face down, I keep forgetting. Nah, yeah, that doesn't help. He's not gonna attack into it anyway. 300 damage. I really like a fusion substitute right about now. Or a fire monster would be kinda decent. Not Blade Edge! Now I don't even have anything to defend myself with. Except my card. So if he actually doesn't have anything better than 2500 attack, I can defend myself. Continuous strap open! Statue of Anguish pattern! Anguish. I think it's an Anguish, as if there was a Q. It's not. So I'll have this as defense. I am tempted to just tribute Summon Skull, attack Cyber Dragon, but then he could attack into Summon Skull with Cyber Dragon Kill, destroying both, but then I'd be without monsters again. I'd prefer to keep this one in defense position, to stall and get more cards, because that's what I need. Because if Summon Skull is gone, I have so much less chance. One, because I have less monsters to play, I don't have a defense, the card to defend myself with. Also because less chance to do a cool fusion. No. Oh, bad word I'm not allowed to say. This isn't good because those things are machines. Oh, Cyber Dark Dragon. I thought it was gonna go Chimera Tech over Dragon. So it gets Hunter Dragon back. Let's see what the rest of the effect is. Attack. 100 attack for each monster card in your graveyard will be 3 at this point. We would sort of well destroy the equipped monster set. So this isn't actually that. He has 2700 attack. Of course, it's dangerous. Yeah. I can tribute summon a monster, but then what is that gonna do? I just play a summon skill, so yeah. I even take damage. This is not good, come on. Fusion Substitute or Red Eyes, because then I can actually do something. Morinotan! Dora! Yes, I can do a thing! Fear them all! Fusion Get! Hatsudo! Unfortunately, Zane can make use of this as well, so let's make this count. Fusion Get no Koka! Hatsudo! What about Fifrakura? Red Eyes! Black Dragon to Demon no Shoka no Shokai! Yugo Shokan! Arewaru yo! Black Demon's Dragon! Or like Demon Black Dragon? I don't actually remember what the Japanese name is. Either way, strong monster, go. Let's see, is Cyberdark can't be fused with anything except into Overdragon. Can't get another equip. Cyberdragon I'd say is dangerous due to Fusion Gate. So I'm gonna take out Cyberdragon. Also, was it... Red Eyes is dark. It was not in the grave anyway, so I couldn't summon Frost and Flame. Frost and Flame can destroy monsters, but that's a fact, right? Monsters are not supposed to traps. Monsters. That's once I get it out, so I need a fire monster for that. Attack Cyber Dragon. As long as he doesn't get his fusion off, I'm good. He has 9 cards in his extra deck instead of 3, so he has Cyber Dark, Cyber End, probably still 3 copies. So then it's either Chimera Track over Dragon or Cyber Twin Dragon, or both. And then this is the combined copies with 3. He might not have 3 Cyber Dark Dragons anyway, just 2 of that, 2 Cyber End, 2 Chimera Track over, 2 whatever. Play Cyber Dragon Defense, nice. I definitely want to take out the face down monster in case it's something like Cyber Dragon. Oh yeah, Burden of the Mighty, just weaken whatever he has, that really works. I'm not afraid. The other monster, Infernal Dragon. It's not even a level 3 that it can use. That's a Cyber Dark. Oh, you can be used with Cyber Dark. I was gonna say, why does Cyber Dark Dragon not have as much attack as it used to, but I play Burden of the Mighty. That's why. As long as he keeps playing those sets, I'm good. Fire Monster, come on. Or Fusion Substitute. That would be awesome. Because then I could summon Plasma Vice, which can destroy monsters, but only attacks, so... I just love the artwork for Plasma Vice. Get a Revival Gem, I like that. I think I'll have Revival Gem attack into Cyber Dark first, in case he has an annoying flip effect monster or whatever. Cyber Dark won't be destroyed due to its effects, but at least Hunter Dragon is gone. Then you into the face down monster, in case that can be used for one of his Cyber things, which it is. It's a regular Cyber, not a Cyber Dragon, not something that's treated as Cyber Dragon. So... that means he could only use that for Cyber Twin or Cyber End Dragon. Not a dragon either for Cyber Darks. That thing comes out though. Guess that is not lowered by that much attack. I could tribute some, but that would mean I'd have to summon Blade Edge, which also means I tribute Black Skull, which isn't gonna happen. Nope. I'll just take that. Deal 300. Do I take him back? Yes, because Black Skull can take out his attacking monster, and Revival Gem can hit the Cyber Dark that's in defense. I'll take another 1,000. Well, I have taken... I'll lower my life points by another 1,000. Revival Gem comes back, though. Oh, he summons it in defense. That doesn't help. Frenzied Panda can still do it, though. And now, next turn, I can Escalation with Blade Edge by tripping these two, so I'm good. Let's go. You attack Cyber Dark Dragon. That one's gone. Take some damage. Poof. But he survives. Oh, they all have that effect. There's only 400 attack left. They can't equip anything. So unless they have another Edge and Horn, they can't play it. Graceful Charity, ooh, that might help them. They get a big attack in on Frenzied Panda, that's gonna hurt. 900, only 900 damage, but still, it hurts. Unless... Escalation of the Monarchs. Yes. I tribute Frenzied Panda and Revival Gem. I tribute summon Elemental Hero Blade Edge! Yeah, what are you gonna do now, huh? Huh? Hehe. Ooh, Gorilla Kite. It's a tuner. I don't actually have Synchros in this deck, but it's a nice card to have. I wanted to use it for its effect, and 1600 attack is still quite nice. So, let's see, what are his stats? 800 defense, 2000 attack. We're good. Gorilla Kite is, by the way, one of our fires. We don't have a fire in the grave, do we? No, that's Earth. Even though it's a bit light, that symbol, as you can see right there. It's a bit light. It reminds me of light, the light attribute. But it's not, it's Earth. I would have liked that to be darker like it is in most games. Alright. Black Skull, attack Cyber Dark Heal, please. We can actually just keep attacking that thing for more damage. Darn, we can't. No, it doesn't stay out in the field forever, only when it's equipped. Okay. I should have attacked into it with Gorilla Kite, and then the effect Blade Edge, piercing damage on that thing. I thought about that when attacking, but I thought that thing will stay on the field. So I'm fine, I can do more damage. That's a misplay on my part. I knew what the effect was, just a misplay. I really stand a good chance of winning this, though, unless he has a really fancy fusion with Fusion Gate. And he could still do something. But even Cyber End would lose to Black Skull Dragon due to Burden of the Mighty. Card Trader, let's just play it. And we can just finish it off right here. I kind of want to see what his face down is. So Blade Edge, attack his face down monster, and finish this duel! Hi-ya! Yay, we win. Because we're just over 30 minutes into the video, this is where I'll end it. You'll have another duel with a Pendulum Deck in a later episode. Maybe, well, I'll do 2 more campaign episodes, and maybe then I'll go back to theme decks, or I'll just do campaign, and if 2 duels go real fast, then I could then do another duel after that with a Pendulum Deck. But that is it for now. Although, we are going to open 1 pack. Because I think I made that a thing. I'm gonna go Catherine. Yeah, just to spice it up a little bit. Get different cards. Nothing I'm looking for, although Gorilla is nice for Fire Formation. Now for this deck, for this pack, I'm looking for 2 Exeses. Fire Formation, Tiger King, and Bujinta Kakatsuchi. Unfortunately, nothing like that. So that was the episode for today. Go check out the Pokemon video that I uploaded yesterday on the 15th of March. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. Goodbye.